scientist Sherman Klump's inventions, his upcoming marriage to his pretty colleague Denise Gaines, and his reputation are threatened by his evil clone, Buddy Love. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for the sequel to The Nutty Professor. This is The Nutty Professor 2. In my opinion, oh my gosh, so good. Anyway, so this is actually directed by Peter Segal. It came out in the year 2000. It's rated PG, and the duration of this one goes for 1 hour and 46 minutes. This literally is this. It's the direct sequel to The Nutty Professor, so it has the same cast as the first one, but instead of Jada Pinkett Smith being his love interests, it's actually the one, the only Michael Jackson's sister. Fun fact, if you didn't know that, Janet Jackson. Guys, welcome to my new movie review for Nutty Professor 2. In my personal opinion, what I want to say about this film straight off the bat, guys, is this movie actually came out in an era, for real, where sequels weren't coming out great. They really, really weren't. Sequels were not frowned upon, but they just weren't getting good. Sequels were really like, it's another one. Like, it just came out in that era. But I have to tell you something, guys, seriously, 101, I'm not kidding you. This is a brilliant sequel, for real. In fact, this sequel is so good, I don't know why, but I seriously thought that there was a trilogy to The Nutty Professor. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that the one with Janet Jackson was the trilogy, but it's actually just the sequel. This movie, I don't know if I want to say is as funny as the first one. I don't know, but it's really just as clever as the first one. Seriously, in every element. Honestly, the character interaction, the comical elements to it, everything. Seriously, guys, everything about this movie works so well. Incredibly well. The dynamic between Eddie Murphy's family and just everything that they have to, all the lines, the dialogue, especially the scene in this movie specifically. Now, the table scene, again, absolutely hilarious. But this movie, the scene that I found even more hilarious than anything is actually the scene where the Klumps are watching, no, there's no spoiler, but the family is watching him on TV, and it's towards the end of the movie. That scene is so well executed for its time. It is so brilliant. Now, you have to remember, every single shot, every single person that Eddie Murphy portrays in this movie, they've got to edit that all together. Like, this is a pure editing genius. It really, really is. Now, for anyone who's been following me for any period of time, you know that I love movie trivia. So it's trivia time, guys. So the movie shown in the theater room where Sherman runs into Buddy is the 1962 movie Cape Fear. So there's a fun fact for you. Something really interesting, and man, what a classic. Next one, guys. Janet Jackson plays Denise Gaines. Gaines replaces Sherman's girlfriend in the first film, Carla Purdy, because the actress who played her, Jada Pinkett Smith, left due to marrying Will Smith, her pregnancy, and later her signing on to the sequel to The Matrix. One of the things that I have to say that I think personally that made this movie more grounded than anything, guys, is the fact that Janet Jackson came into it. Don't get me wrong, Jada Pinkett Smith was really, really, really good as the role, but I really thought that Janet Jackson just brought more heart to it. She really, really brought that element that it needed, and it really strengthened. I honestly believe that she was the strength of the sequel to really catch it going. Guys, one more trivia for you. So the actual full names of Mama, Papa, and Granny Klump are actually revealed in this movie, and they are as follows. Mama Klump's name is actually Anna Pearl Klump. Papa Klump is actually Cletus Marcellus Klump. And Granny, hilarious Granny Klump, is actually Ida Mae Jensen. Guys, thank you for all my subscribers. I really, really value it so much. I really, really hope you have you seen The Nutty Professor 2? If you haven't, go and check it out. Seriously, I promise you you'll love it just as much as I did. It's a really incredible sequel. It really has. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. For everyone who has already subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you seriously so much. You guys are amazing. Please don't forget to leave a like on this movie review, guys. That gives me feedback to know that you like my content. I really value that. Thank you so much for that. And until my next review, please, this is Superman Steve, flying off.